Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us today. It's going to be another really hot day, so we'll just see what we can accomplish. Let's do this. Okay, what we have here is my grapevine area, and as you can see, there's only one actual grapevine that's even trying to. It was beautiful. It was pretty tall. The rabbits came and ate it, and it's starting to come back. Then the other one beside it was growing and it died back, and now there's a little bud and stuff, but the problem is they're not getting any water. I did water the far one with a bucket of water. Lee went to turn on the water for me so I can water the other one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bottom of these clothes hampers so they go over the top of my wire that's there that the vines are attached to. And then that will keep the rabbits from eating the rest of them, so they have a fighting chance to start growing before they go dormant. And then I'm going to have to replace the other two that just totally did not grow. They actually did leaf early on, but I don't know, something happened to them, and so they did not grow. And here's Lee with the hose, so I'll water those things. Okay, if you could see that. Sure, you could see that. That's a deterrent, and if I need to, I can stake the basket down into the ground around it. Right now, it seems like it's not going to go anywhere because it's pretty good on that wire. So it won't hurt anything, though. Maybe I should do it anyway, at least one on each side. We're watering, but the water through the hose is really, really hot, so I'm just letting it drip, and we'll just leave that be. Okay, I couldn't leave well enough alone, and I was messing with the netting, and one of the watermelons was really heavy on the netting, so I decided I'd switch the netting to a looser netting, but I didn't realize the darn vine wasn't holding on to anything, and my watermelon fell on the ground and ripped right off. I don't think he's ready. I think he's supposed to be really big, but he's really small. My bad. I won't do that anymore. Okay. I have found me a semi-shady place in the garden. I'm going to put together a metal framework for a raised garden bed. You see it going downhill like this? That corner right there is lower. Makes me have to think. It's better, but you know what I think I did? Put it in a low spot, so when it rains, I think that's a spot that gathers tons and tons of water. So now I'm thinking that may not be a good idea. Maybe I should just put it right here. I really like these wooden raised beds, and I want more. My corn's in tubs, you know. I would love to get one specifically for corn. And I can use this area here. I know I got these three trees actually. They block a lot of the sun, but I could plant things that need some shade. But I don't know if I should start putting stuff over that direction at all. Part of what we were going to do is this was going to be the garden and then the animal area over there if we do get chickens and miniature goats. They'll be over that way a little bit towards the back and over. I don't know. I'm going to have to give this some thought. Decided to move the bed this direction the zucchinis right here, and this will be the pumpkins this year, but I think next year that'll be the pumpkins because I've got the higher trellis, and this will be the zucchini because the only trellis I have left is low. And looking at that zucchini, it would be perfect just to divide them, but because they don't trellis. And so I could put the zucchini in here next year and the pumpkins right there, allowing them to climb over the top of the trellis there. The watermelon and the cantaloupe are already surpassing the trellis, and so those water floats that I put on there, pool noodles I guess you call them, at the top are coming in handy because that will protect them, because if they decide to bend like this, I don't want to crease the top. I originally was thinking about the tomatoes, and I got the tomatoes, or at least one tomato over here in this grow bed, and it's not growing above it, but I don't know if I got one of those what do they call them, determinate or indeterminate. Indeterminate grow crazy and they keep producing all season, and determinates grow shorter and they produce one time. I'm not even sure what I got. I think some of those in there that kind of just given up, I think those were determinates. They gave me one tomato and they were determined to die. Found me some shade. I'm gonna dig up that dirt and we're gonna put it over there in that grow bed before this day gets too far along. So let's do some digging. First, let's do some raking. Too bad for me, because my battery died on the camera, so I was shoveling away and came over here to tell you about the snake that I found in the dirt. One of those small dirt snakes, garden snakes, I don't know what they call, they're little brown snakes. He was very fast, and I quickly shoveled him back out and tossed him over where I tossed the weeds. So I'm really not sure how much of anything you got to see, but I have a wheelbarrow full of dirt that we're taking over to the garden. Okay, I'm going to have to get a whole nother wheelbarrow full because that's only halfway. If you noticed, I put in some fertilizer, so the second half has got some good fertilizing going on, other than the natural fertilizer that comes with the soil. But that way, as the roots grow down, they'll find their nutrition, and hopefully they will flourish. We'll just see about that, but let's go get some more dirt. Let's go fill our bin, bucket, grow bed, whatever that is. Let's go do it. Okay, this time I filled the bed up with dirt to the absolute fullest. And the reason I did that is because I did not do that with all the rest of them. And then as the dirt got wet and settled and compressed, I only had half dirt in some of these beds. This one right here, okay, not half, 3/4. And so this way, when the dirt compresses, it will go down a little bit, but I won't be trying to, use a half a bed for my plants. And so this right here is for the pumpkins, and I'm gonna just sow directly into the ground the pumpkin seeds. Fingers crossed that they stay nice. I'm gonna use some of those balls near each seed to keep the ground moist in our absence, and hopefully it'll be real good. I misted the bottom half, so the water is the bottom half has water in it, and I'm going to do the same to this top part, but I want to add some nutrients to the top part and some of that vermiculite, which retains water, and so that's what I want to do. Also, I don't know if you watched the episode where I sorted through the lumber, and the lumber had mold and fungus growing on it, and I sprayed a lot of bleach. Well, several of my fingers are now exposed because it ate through the leather on my gloves. So I'm going to have to get me some new gloves because all the dirt's going inside the glove, and I'm getting dirt under my fingernails, which kind of, why wear the gloves, right? But actually there's some thorns in that dirt, so that's why I wear the gloves. Anyway, I think that's good. I'm going to put those things on top. The fertilizer, I'm going to blend it into the top. I'm going to wet down the whole thing. Not planting right now, just prepping the thing, and I'm going to do that off camera. So I do thank you for watching so much. Follow us, like us, comment, share, do all that wonderful stuff to help boost us up in that algorithm. And you know what? Y'all have a blessed day or night, whatever time of day it is. So we'll see you next time on the homestead. Bye-bye now.